Hi everybody. So today we are going to learn how to make best use of the alerts which are going to come in your group, right? So before we understand how to use the alerts, we have to understand the logic behind these alerts, right? So you must have already received a video on topics like reversals, right? Contraction, expansion, and breakouts. Right now, the stocks which comes in the scanner, these are the stocks which are basically breaking, like, a high of 10-day, high of 20-day, high of 30-day, high of 40 days, right? So these are the kind of stocks you get in the alert. Right now, the point is how to trade these stocks. For example, let's say a stock is giving a breakout, okay, and it comes in the alert. Should you enter a stock as and when it comes in the alert? Well, first thing first, if everyone could just simply trade the stock as and when it comes in, the alert, it would become very easy, right? So it is not so easy when we talk about momentum trading or day trading. I suggest that you have a grip on the price action. So as we are seeing a consolidation and breakout on a daily time frame, the stocks, okay, they are going to come directly in the scanner. Now, as and when the stock comes to you as an alert, let's say at 9:20, right, or 9:30 or 9:40. Remember always the concept of consolidation and breakout. You never want to enter a stock which is going like this. Always make sure that the stock is giving you some consolidation breakout, right? It is forming a sort of consolidation and breakout. I will be sharing some examples with you, do not worry. But first of all, understand, never catch a running train. Make sure that the train is taking a halt somewhere and then giving a breakout. I would prefer a consolidation of at least 30 to 45 minutes. That would be a good consolidation, right? So let's say a stock first comes in the Telegram alert. Everybody focus. Okay, let's say a stock like Bajaj Auto comes in the alert, right? So that would be a very good example because today we had Bajaj Auto in the scanner, right? So Bajaj Auto comes in the scanner. Correct. Now, Bajaj Auto comes in the scanner, and let's say you, without looking at the price action, you trade it. Well, that is not the way to trade it. Whenever you are supposed to be trading a stock, make sure that before you enter into a stock, the stock should give you what? A good consolidation, a clear breakout of the day high. So if you see, it's a very simple strategy, or I can call it a very simple way to enter. As and when it breaks the day high, it is going to give us a entry trigger, right? So let's do one thing. Let's have a look at uh, a few stocks. You will get a better hang of it. So let's go to Telegram. So hi everyone. Now this is the Telegram channel where we get all the updates. Now you are not going to get the updates on Telegram. You're going to get all the updates on three dots. Okay, you're going to get all the updates on three dots. Clear? Now, if you see, we have a stock like Maruti over here, Tata Motors, and Bajaj Auto. Right. So let's have a look at these stocks, and you tell me, when will you enter into these stocks? Let's go to something like Tata Motors. See, now look at this Tata Motors. In the beginning, what happened? The stock is consolidating and then giving a breakout. And this is the time when the stock comes in a scanner, right? So now this becomes eligible to trade. Why? Because it is giving you a clear breakout. Now let's have a look at something like Maruti Suzuki, right? Now, though Maruti Suzuki has given a very good up move, however, if you look at Maruti Suzuki in the morning, so it came in the alert over here only. But what happened? The stock is giving me like an up move without much consolidation. Now, these are small consolidations. I do not call it very good consolidation. What I want is a clear up move, and then if you see, we have a good amount of consolidation happening over here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. Okay, 7 to 8 candles. This is 5 minutes, almost 40 minutes of consolidation. So 40 to 45 minutes of consolidation. So what you want is a simple consolidation. What you want is what? A simple consolidation like this, right? So this consolidation is a sign that the market has taken a pause before the good up move, and it's trading above all the hurdles. Since these are the stocks which has given good breakout. So if you see today, when the stock comes in the scanner, it has basically taken out all the resistance as well. Let's have a look at Bajaj Auto, because Bajaj Auto actually gave us a very good trade with a very good structure. So if you look at Bajaj Auto also, it's given a good breakout, right? It's given a good breakout. Now, if you go to 5 minutes time frame, it's given a very beautiful structure. Look at the stock. What did I tell you? I want a proper consolidation and breakout. Like it goes up, consolidates, goes up, consolidates, and then gives a breakout, right? So you can enter as and when there is a closing above the, what do you say, above the day high. Now, where to put a stop loss? Again, you can use the simple 20-day EMA, or you can also use 10 EMA, right? That completely depends on your trading psychology, right? So that will be your stop loss. Or you can also use the nearest retracement. Like nearest retracement का मतलब क्या होता है? जो भी एक U-turn है, right? If this is the U-turn, you can put your stop loss over here. Your entry is this, and then make sure that you are always trailing your stop loss again with the EMA, right? So as and when the market comes below the EMA, you can always take an exit from the trade. Now, one more thing, which is very, very important. This particular type of trading, it requires that you have a good hold on price action, right? So until unless you don't have a good hold on price action, you won't understand what is a good up move, what is consolidation, what is continuation, right? So make sure that you practice this first over the next 20 days, right? Understand, are you able to get a hang of these day high breakouts with consolidation? Yeah. If you're able to get a, for example, let me also take you to something like Reliance, which came in the scanner, right? So if you look at Reliance just a few days back, I believe, yeah, see, look at this. It's Reliance, right? So it gave us a good breakout, right? And if you see, after good consolidation, it gave a breakout at the end. And if you entered over here, if EMA is your stop loss, you got a very small stop loss and a very good reward as well, right? So when we talk about risk to reward, you can go for something like 1:2, right? And then you can follow the EMA as well if you really want to ride your profits till the end, right? But I would always suggest that you book some quantity. For example, let's say you risked 1,000 rupees, and if the stock starts to give you 1,000 profit, you can either trail your stop loss, okay? Or you can also book some quantity. Let's say you bought 100 quantities, you can book 50 quantities at this point, right? So intraday trading, profit booking depends on your trading psychology. Why trading psychology? Because understand, if you're somebody who wants big profits, if you're somebody who wants big profits, then you will have a low win rate. That is, out of 10 trades, let's say you may you may be able to make profits only in 4 trades, right? But let's say, okay, now again focus. But let's say you are somebody who's okay with uh, 1:1 trades, right? Then you may have a higher win rate, like 7 out of your 10 trades may work out well for you. So let me also take you to a few other trades, something like Wipro, right? I'll take you to Wipro. So Wipro trade we got on 6th of September, right? So it's a very interesting trade. It was taken by one of our learner as well, Sandeep, right? So let's go there. It is basically 6th of September. Let's go to 6th of September. Right. Okay, perfect. This is 6th of September. So if you see, now just look at the kind of consolidation you're getting. A very beautiful consolidation. Can you see over here? It breaks the day high. And if you are also to look at the volumes, you can see there is a good amount of volume in the stock, and the volume just keeps on increasing as it makes a new high. Right. So, sorry. So the stock is consolidating Okay, and then it gives a good breakout, and then there is good amount of continuation in the stock as well. So I hope the logic behind how to use these particular stocks is clear. For example, let me also take you to something like Eicher Motors. Today we also got something like Eicher Motors. Okay, and look at Eicher Motors. It opened, right? It came in the alert over here at 9:20. If you would have entered over here only in the first candle itself, you would have given your stop loss to the market. So always make sure that the stock is going up, it is consolidating at least for 30-35 minutes and then giving a breakout, sustaining above it, right? And you can always enter into it. So let's again do the very simple thing of writing down the things on paper, right? So we can just write it down over here. How to use alerts for day trading. Clear? For example, let's go ahead. First, never jump into a stock when it gives a breakout. Always wait for some consolidation. Here, as and when it breaks the consolidation on a closing basis, right? On a closing basis, one can enter into a long trade. Remember that this scanner is long only. That means all the stocks which you get over here, they're basically giving a breakout on the upside and not downside. So be very focused on taking only long trades. If you want to take short trades, you can follow your own price action. It could be, you know, if the stock is forming lower low, something like that. So you can enter into a short trade. That is completely up to you. But however, our system is we are only looking for long opportunities, right? So as and when it breaks the consolidation on a closing basis, one can enter into a long trade, right? Remember that this scanner is only is long only, right? So first is now the exit. Exiting is first we talk about the stop loss, right? Stop loss. There are two methods in which you can put a stop loss. One is a retracement, right? Or you can use the EMA. I would suggest for intraday, you can use something like a 10 to 10 to 20 EMA, whichever way you're comfortable, right? I would suggest you to take a middle ground, right? Instead of going very less, which is 10, or to going to something like 20 EMA, you can use a middle ground, which is 15 EMA, which I personally use for intraday trading. Correct. And you can also use the same EMA to also run your profits. So EMA works as a stop loss as well as running profits, just how we do it in swing trades. In swing trades, however, we are using 20 moving average. Correct. So that is very, very simple. So this was about the stop loss, retracement, and the EMA. Correct. Now, at times, what can happen is that there are going to be so many alerts, right? So many alerts. So make sure you don't trade all of them, right? Limit yourself to the few first alerts which comes in the market. For example, the first 3 to 4 stocks which comes in the alerts, just focus on that and you can ignore the rest of them. Correct. So this is an exercise which you can do, which will make sure that you do not even overtrade, because since the market is trading at all-time high, chances are very high that there are going to be too many stocks at times. For example, yesterday or day before yesterday, we had, like, look at this. When the market was breaking the high, we had so many stocks, like so many stocks, right? So you cannot trade so many stocks. So in such cases, focus only on the top 2 to 3 stocks. Correct. For example, if you see we had Bajaj Finserv, let me take you to Bajaj Finserv, right? Let's go to Bajaj Finserv. What an amazing trade we got in Bajaj Finserv. So if you look at this trade, it was just 2 to 3 days back. Again, see, you have to understand that we don't want to jump into a trade, right? We don't want to jump into a trade. See, the stock goes up, consolidates, gives a breakout. Again goes up and again consolidates and gives a breakout. So you're always looking for consolidation for confirming your trade, right? For confirming your trade. This was the best consolidation you could have found. This was again something like flag and fold, right? Which we say, sorry, fold and flag. So again, what we have to focus on is good consolidation, right? Now, the point is, a few of you may have a doubt that, okay, day trading is fine, we know it. Can we use it for something like short-term trading, 2 to 3 days, 2 to 4 days? In such cases, firstly, you will always have to make sure that you go to a chart on a daily time frame. For example, if I were to trade Maruti, right? So I have also told the students today, right? But again, for short-term trading, at times the stop loss can be on the bigger side. So I would suggest that you do it on paper trading first and then move to, and again, don't trade options from day one. Though these are momentum stocks, you can get very good profits in options trading. But I would not suggest you to do this from from the very first go. Correct. So let's have a look at the September batch group. Okay. So if you see, we had told them that you can simply look for Maruti on an hourly time frame. Look at Maruti first. What did I say? Look at Maruti on a daily time frame first and then go to hourly time frame. So in case if you want to enter into a stock for short-term trading, that is, if you want to enter into a stock for, let's say, a day or two, right? So one thing was very clear, that this stock was giving me a good structural breakout, right? And then I'm going to go to simply something like a 60 minutes time frame, right? And if I'm getting a proper closing over here, right, I can enter over here with the stop loss below the zone, right? Below the zone. This is my stop loss below the zone. So you can always enter like this in your short-term trades as well. But make sure that the stock is breaking a good consolidation now on a hourly time frame, right? It is first always look at a structure on a daily time frame, and an hourly time frame it should break a good structure, right? So not something that randomly, if there is a stock which is breaking some high, I will enter into it for something like Godrej Properties, right? So again, we already have this stock, but if I were to now, let's say today it comes in the scanner over here, right, on an hourly time frame, and I enter it just because it comes in the scanner. We cannot do this, right? And one more thing, we have limited the scanner to only Nifty 50 stocks, just to ensure that there are not too many stocks, and these are very liquid stocks. So even if you want to trade the options, which I suggest you do it after you have spent some time in the market, as well as you have paper traded and forward traded this. Again, intraday trading, I suggest that you first do some paper trading and then do it in your real account. And options trading, get some experience in the market, and probably you can try out that as well. So I hope this was pretty much simple how to use the alerts. These alerts will they will come during the live market, as you can see over here. Let's just go over here. As you can see, the alerts are going to come in the live market starting in the morning 10:15 a.m., 9:20 a.m., 9:25 a.m. Correct. So as and when there is a candle closing above a major hurdle, you will get the alert. Usually a monthly breakout or yearly breakout. These are the kind of breakout stocks which comes in the scanner. Correct. So I hope this is pretty much clear how to make the best use of alerts. You will start receiving the alerts on the application three dots as like three dots only. Correct. So with that note, thank you so much, guys. I hope you learned a lot, and always make sure that you don't risk more than 1% in your intraday trade as well. Let's say if your capital is 1 lakh, do not risk more than 1% in a day. That is 1,000. So you should not lose more than 1,000 in a day, right? So always limit your risk uh, as per your capital, right? So with that note, I hope I've covered all the points, right? For any doubts, again, you can mail us at marketwithkumarjay@gmail.com. And remember, this is an information-based product and not a mentorship program, right? So with that note, thank you so much.